Let's close out the Eagles, Zach. Eagles convince me.
Convince me. We talked yesterday about Merrill Reese, a deserved honor to go into the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
About that.
Yeah. But convince me, and I don't know if you're the right person for this, but you do know these guys very well. I admittedly don't listen to the games on the radio. Like I'm there. I'm tuned into the field, but I know I mentioned the anecdote about my father-in-law that he goes to the games and he has Merrill's broadcast on when he does it. You've sat there with him and Mike Quick. Convince me on Merrill and Mike Quick. What makes those two special?
Convince you about what?
No. This is a way of talking about Merrill and Mike. Yeah, it's a way of talking about Merrill and Mike. Like what makes them like there's certain, I know, for instance, Mets fans, and I actually see it anecdotally or hear it anecdotally when I watch it on MLB.TV. Like that broadcast has a special spot in Mets fans' hearts. Mm-hmm. Cohen and Hernandez, like that. There's, Mets fans take a lot of pride in that. Eagles fans, Merrill and Mike have a special spot in their hearts. So this is a way of talking about them. Convince me what makes them special. Why are they different than just your run-of-the-mill radio?
I think a couple of things come to mind. I think from Merrill's perspective, the absolute earnestness with which he loves the team, he conveys it so well, and it is so pure. And as you said yesterday, he says there's no other job he would rather have. This is it, and it sure seems like that is true. And so the excitement level, and you see it in those videos that they'll put out when he's calling the game. He loves it, and he loves the team. He loves the action. He loves the energy, and I think that he does a wonderful job of conveying that in the broadcast. The partnership with Mike, I mean, it's like any marriage, right? Where they've been together long enough that they know when to pick each other up, and they set each other up very well. I think it's nice that now radio football is tough because there's so much to describe.
Sure.
And so they the split of it is Merrill isn't there to be giving commentary, right? He's there to describe the action, and then Mike does an awesome job of knowing when to jump in and what to jump in to say. And I think they have so much respect for each other, which is wonderful to watch. And then, to be fair, there's also there are many people behind the scenes who are whether it's the audio people or the people handing them the ads and stuff like that. The choreography of it is a lot of fun to watch. I mean, I think they're. I mean, I haven't listened to every other radio team, but it's hard to imagine to me that there would be a better one.
It's a good explanation for what makes them special. I like that. You convinced me.
I convinced you. I convinced you they exist.
Yes.
Okay.
We all silly like the mayor.